Ladies and gentlemen, all right, it's another episode of The Sound. My name is Jared.
And I am Kevin.
We got a great show for you tonight. Etched In Embers is in the house. They're going to be talking to us about all the things they've got going on, their new music, what they've been up to. As always, we're going to start the show off with the Grudge Match tonight. We have Silent Trust going up against Love the Hate, the returning champions. It's going to be a kick-ass show tonight, so be ready for a party, I guess is what we'll call it. Right here, and you're watching The Sound. Oh yeah, I love it. I love the intro, man. I love the intro. Kevin, tell us about the Grudge Match, man. What we got? Love the Hate returning tonight.
Yeah, so Love the Hate is returning, going for their third win, which will put them in the Hall of Fame. Which the Hall of Fame, if you go to our YouTube channel, you just click on the Hall of Fame playlist. Anybody who's ever made the Hall of Fame is in there. But they're going for their third win tonight. So it's real simple. You know how it works. We're going to play two videos. And of course, let me backtrack for a minute. Being brought to you by our good friends at the Juke Joint on 1911 Government Street in Ocean Springs. Right. Your home for Dirty 30 Fest, which is in a week and a half, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
July 24th.
And we will be chatting with Etched In Embers, who is playing Dirty 30 Fest here in just a little bit.
What a coincidence.
The Grudge Match is simple. We're going to play one video, the challenger, the first video. It's going to be Silent Trust, Broken. We're going to come back. We're going to chat for a second. Then we're going to play the champion, Love the Hate, and their song Solid Ground. When Love the Hate's video starts, I'll pop up a poll. Video number 1, video number 2, you make your pick, and the winner moves on to the next episode next week. So on top of that, I forgot where I was going with this. So we might.
I got something while you figure out where you're at. Right now is the time, ladies and gentlemen. If you're a supporter of the bands of tonight, if you're in one of the bands for tonight, you better call the troops, because it's going to be time to vote here in just a few minutes. So all the fan clubs y'all got, you better be blasting them some messages and get them in here in the comments, because that's what it's all about for tonight on the Grudge Match.
So now that I was able to regroup for a second, if you are not on Facebook, if you are on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, you just put in the comments video number 1 or video number 2, whichever one that you're voting for. But without further ado, let's get this party started. And the first video you're going to see is Silent Trust. It's their new one. It's called Broken, and you're watching The Sound.
Every day's a new beginning, and I feel like it's not right. Lend my life. The words you spoke to me, they hurt me, and now I've got to go far away. Everything is broken. I have lost it all. In my heart and in my soul, the circumstance is heavy with the weight of it all. I had to fall. it's the worst. The circumstance is heavy, but the weight of it all, like had to fall. In my life, there are these things, some do break my hopes and dreams. Everything is broken, I have lost it all. In my heart and in my soul, the circumstance is heavy, but the weight of it all, like had to fall. I hate it all. I hate it all. I hate it all. I hate it all.
I'm digging it, man. We debuted it last episode. It's a killer track, killer video. The guys did really good with that. I want to highlight the fact that the comment section is lighting up. What's up, everybody? What's up, Mark? What's up, Deanna? What's up, Frank? What's up, Russ? Hey, Brent. I'm just going, Leon, what's up, man? And Kevin, you can attest to this because you were there. That was Silent Trust, and the band they're going up against is Love to Hate. Frank is in Love to Hate, but also played a show with Silent Trust. Just so you know how Kevin and I started this show to kind of highlight the camaraderie and highlight the local music scene, and these guys are all helping each other out. When they needed somebody to come in and kick it on guitar for a night, Frank filled in for him. So two great bands going up against each other tonight, and all part of the scene, right, Kevin?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that was very, very cool when Andy went out sick and they needed somebody to play guitar. Frank hopped at it, did a couple shows, and then since then has played with Andy, so Andy could take the guitar off and get out in the crowd. So
look, Frank says in the comments, I'm so torn.
So Frank, here's the deal. You vote for yourself on Facebook, then go open up YouTube and vote for Silent Trust.
You're morally neutral there. There you go. You'd be fine.
Oh man. So yeah, so good times, and it's been fun to watch. And I just did another show just a few minutes ago, and we were talking about how that's kind of coming back a little more than what we've seen in the past of the band showing up. If they're not playing, they're actually at the shows and supporting each other. So it's some good stuff. But let's go ahead and roll into so that was video number 1, Silent Trust, Broken. And the next video you're going to see is the current champion. And if they win tonight, they will make it into the Grudge Match Hall of Fame. So let's go ahead and roll. Here is Love to Hate, which, by the way, congratulations to Love to Hate. Just hit number 40 on the Billboard Active Rock Chart today. So congratulations to those guys, man. Good stuff and big work from them. But here is Solid Ground. It is video number 2 on the Grudge Match, being brought to you by the Juke Joint, and you're watching The Sound.
flood myself with the memories, trying to find out just what went wrong this time. But after all that I finally see, there is nothing left. I'm better off now you're gone. I'm seeing things so clearly now. You never loved me anyway. I've been walking in the dark for so long, breaking up my heart and it's so wrong. I must forgot what it feels like. Solid ground. I've been trying to play the part, but it's so wrong. Reaching for my heart, but it's still gone. I must forgot what it feels like. Solid ground. I must forgot what it feels like. Solid ground. I'm seeing things so clearly now. I wish I would have known. I've been walking in the dark for so long, breaking up my heart and it's so wrong. I must forgot what it feels like. Solid ground. I've been trying to play the part, but it's so wrong. Reaching for my heart, but it's still gone. I must forgot what it feels like. Solid ground. I must forgot what it feels like. Solid
Good stuff, man.
Oh man.
So
Oh,
there's
man, that
a,
was
so there's
killer.
a little story behind that now. That mansion that they filmed that in caught fire, and that video is the last look of the inside of that mansion before it caught fire. So
You think it was because they kicked so much ass in there? It kind of
it may
had
have been,
anything to do
man.
with
May
it?
have been. But you want to talk about all the love between bands and everything?
Yeah.
So there's one for you. You gotta
Oh,
you gotta
nice.
love the trust.
I might put that in the comments, dude. I thought that was hilarious.
So
Love
yeah,
the trust.
yeah, that was and I just got word that Silent Trust just hired a new guitarist.
Okay, can we say
Oh,
who it is?
Yeah. Hold on, he sent it to me. Of course, I got to figure out which thing he sent it to me in, as usual.
Yeah, we'll just skip over that then. That's going to be 4 hours of you looking for that.
Mitchell Thurston
Okay.
is the new or additional guitarist.
I don't
So
know
they've
Mitchell,
added
but
a guitarist.
I don't know if I know Mitchell, but that's killer. Glad to see. Glad he's joining in there.
But
so
the
that's
poll
pretty
is
cool.
up and the votes are coming in. And so make your vote. And if you, like I said, if you can't vote through Facebook poll, if you're watching us on Twitter, Twitch, or YouTube, put it in the comments who you're voting for, and we'll add those votes in as well.
And real quick, before we jump into Etched In Embers, they're sitting patiently waiting here in the waiting room.
Probably ready to kick our ass, but yeah.
Yeah, right. If you want to stay up to date with everything that we're doing, get all of our concert announcements, get any kind of cool info that we get handed, we always send it to our text community first. So just text to area code, text the sound to area code 228-641-1648. We won't spam you on there, but we do send text messages every now and again, and it is directly from Kevin and I. You'll get one auto response, and then after that, you're speaking to him or me directly. So it's pretty cool, man. We'll always make our concert announcements there, and you can stay up to date with what we're doing. And then lastly here, if you haven't already, download our app. It's in the Apple Play Store or on Google Play. You can listen to our radio station where all the music that Kevin and I come across and the admins from the soundboard that they tell us about, you're going to hear it playing there, and it's free. It's a free app. You're connected to all our socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you can stay up to date with us there and request your song. So after that little spiel, let's bring the gentleman in from Etched in Embers and talk to them about what they've got going on. I think we're going to have like a Brady Bunch thing going on here. Let's try it.
1, 2.
How are we doing? Everybody can hear?
And Christian's there. You go.
There he is.
Now we got it.
Hey,
Everybody's in the house.
Hey, where's everybody at? I'm gonna try to point to everybody. All right.
Yeah, it's always the opposite of the way you think.
That's what I was trying to figure out. All right, right on.
Yeah. Yep.
So, gentlemen, how have things been going? So, Russ, we talked to you last year sometime, I
I
believe.
think probably October, maybe November, somewhere around there.
So, since then, fill us in on everything Etched in Embers.
Well, still continuing to truck on. We're not, we're not setting any end date for this. So, just we went through some changes. Obviously, I think everybody saw that, but we are super stoked, obviously, for what's to come. But we were moving kind of a different, not necessarily a different direction, but prepping to get back to shows, and we needed everybody readily available. And that was the biggest change that came down the pike, was people being able to be present and accounted for, so to speak, in not only the shows, but also in the writing of and hitting the studio, things like that. So we made some changes in February and connected with Christian. I can't remember if we started talking in May or somewhere. I think we're late April, early May.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And just started asking for drummer auditions and bass auditions. And Christian was one of the first ones that seemed to really take it seriously and put the effort in and work in. And I'm a kind of guy that likes to reward hard work. So he was an early front runner and continued to be a strong showing throughout all that. And obviously we needed to fill the bass player position too. So we had some people interested in that. And my son, which is right there, that guy.
Yep.
He voiced some early interest in it. He's a musician and plays guitar and some drums and such. But it just worked out that we had that open position. It's kind of one of them deals where it's like, yeah, that's really cool, a whole different aspect of it. So, but we did in that meantime, we hit the studio in March with Chris Dawson, and of course we were coming off the success of Sell the Silence. Had a good showing with it. You guys, and before I get too far, I just want to seriously and wholeheartedly offer thanks for the support you guys give. With bringing Michelle in and the Filthy 15 and the Dirty 30, yeah. We're stoked to be present on those charts and played on the shows, and we can't thank you enough for what you've done. And I think you've got an awesome thing going. So, and another thing before I forget too, those hats are going to be available at the Dirty 30 Fest, aren't they?
Yes.
I hope.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, we will have a few of them left. Yes.
All right, good deal. Save me one.
I got you.
I don't know but I've got like a big head, so
I got you.
But anyway,
they fit the bald head great. Just so you know.
Well, there you go. I keep it stubbly sometimes to hang on to them son of a bitches, because sometimes you'll fly if you're out boating. Or
you really got to be bald to understand what he's talking about.
Velcro, baby, Velcro. That's beanie caps. I mean, my God, I could go through a hurricane in a beanie cap.
There you go.
Hair guys, you might not know. But anyway, real quick, we tracked this tune in March. Everybody that's paying attention to the band knew that I had a really tough time with my mom and things, and it just you listen to these words and just imagine being in the studio in the midst of everything we were going on with her, and this song being a product of that timing or that time frame. So I am flat stoked. If you haven't heard it, bring me back. Search it out. Let's get it going. So
You did the intro. Let's just roll right into that. We'll come back after the video. So here it is. It's Etched in Embers. It's Bring Me Back. You're watching the sound.
Sweet. sound. Here I lay, my life before my eyes. And as they say, it happens as you die. Take your time on me. I'll be waiting patiently. Bring me back from this hell I'm in. Save my soul. I want to live again. Well, I am dying. I'm dying. Someone save my soul. Bring me back. It's not my time to go. From my breath, life escapes my soul. Nothing left to keep my body whole. Take your time on me. I'll be waiting patiently. Bring me back from this hell I'm in. Save my soul. I want to live again. Well, I am dying. I'm dying. Someone save my soul. Bring me back. It's not my time to go. Picture me lying on the ground. Bring me back from this hell I'm in. Save my soul. I want to live again. Well, I am dying. I'm dying. Someone save my soul. Bring me back. It's not my time to go.
Oh wow,
Digging it.
that was killer, man. The hook, the production of the video, it's just your product you're putting out is amazing.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that, man.
we have to give Juan Ibanez credit because we showed up there just
He is awesome.
and he nailed it. So
Yeah, the video is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see it a ton, but the full package is there. I mean, song, production, direction, video. I mean, it's damn, you guys hit it out the park on that one.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did.
Appreciate that.
we
I
have,
thought From Ashes was phenomenal.
you know, From Ashes was one of them deals that kind of came in between single releases,
Right.
and you know now we're thinking that it could have been a single. You know, obviously we released it, but we didn't put the package together with it. Although the dude did a killer in a lyric video for that. I loved the lyric video. Acid Black did for us is incredible. So
No, absolutely.
anyway,
so and you guys go. I'm trying to remember dates on this. I think you guys go officially to radio in a couple weeks with this.
July
July
27th.
27th. Yep.
Yes.
Landshark Promotions is picking it up for us again. We are stoked about that, and we think the whole package. Not that Cell of Silence wasn't an incredible package in of its own, but this with a lot, with the performance video and all that, I think it's a stronger package for sure.
So I guess my next question is have any of y'all ever been to Mississippi?
No,
I think I've
not.
driven through it, never stopped.
Do what now?
Never stopped there, but driven through. That's about it.
Well, a week and a half you guys are stopping.
Yeah.
You know,
Here.
first time I was ever in Mississippi, my dad, he was asking for directions. I was just a kid. We were in some little shanty town kind of deal, and it was a corner there. And my dad asked for directions, and the guy walked up to the car and he goes, "You're in the pot capital of the South." But yeah, I've been there several times. Not to Ocean Springs, or the Juke Joint, which I'm stoked about.
Yeah. And for people that just tuning in, what he's talking about, July 24th, it's going to be the Dirty 30 Fest at the Juke Joint in Ocean Springs. These guys are going to be there. So if you like what you just saw with the video, come check it out live and support, man. I think they're going to do it justice live. It's going to kick ass, take some names. So we're looking forward to it. I know Kevin and I both are, and you should be too.
Dude, I will tell you this, when I was putting this together and when I emailed Russ, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a shot in the dark here to see if this one will work. And it did. So I was like, hell yeah. So I mean, this lineup is probably, when I say the Dirty 30 Fest, I mean, these bands have sat and lived on the Dirty 30 for quite a while. I mean, Etched in Embers, Ignite the Fire, Envision, Silent Trust, Ventress, Kingdom Collapse. I mean, it's going to be a fun night.
It sure is.
I gotta go to work the next day.
Do you really?
You do.
Yeah, I do.
That shit.
Well, and what's funny is
He's the manager.
I make my own damn schedule.
Did it
my
yourself.
store is actually going through this huge remodel, and that's the first weekend after that the remodel begins. So I can't be gone for the entire weekend. So I have to come back. So. But it's.
I heard about you got a new little venture going too, Kevin. Can we talk about that at all? Or?
Oh well, I mean, yeah.
We're a fan. We're a fan. You're doing some things.
So I recently made a pact, I guess. I'm working for the Radford Media Group as their regional promotions and artist relations. So basically, I mean, I'm going to be in Pensacola. They're based out of Los Angeles. They're led by Jason Radford, the lead singer of a band called One Side Zero from back in the day. They've got an indie label, and they've just started kind of in its infancy. And they brought me in to kind of help with this region, to reach out to my contacts and stuff to help with whatever bands that they've signed. They just signed Envision to their group that'll be playing Dirty 30 Fest. So just a little deal, a little part-time, hey, I'm going to sit at home and send out emails and spreadsheets and go talk to a band if I need to talk to a band. So just not like anything I haven't been doing already. But
hey, you can call us anytime, Kevin. You can call us anytime.
Hey,
We're always free.
I hear you. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. I've never been. My whole thing is I love working with bands, and Jared knows this. I'm not a musician. I tried in high school and it failed miserably. So in order for me to be intertwined into the music industry, I have to figure out other things, and working with the bands has always been fun. Getting to know the people behind the music and what drives them to write the songs they do has always been the fun part for me. So it'll be more interesting now.
Right on. What did you try to play?
Drums. It didn't go very well.
Oh, I thought it was the bass.
No, the bass is actually what I want to learn. I haven't. I want to try learning the bass. I don't know. It's just me, but I think 4 strings is a lot easier to try than 6.
I was going to say they keep adding strings, Kevin. They keep adding strings.
Yeah.
So that's what's next up for me at some point in life. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's an exciting time for me. Everything that's going on with our internet radio station, this and promoting shows and being able to bring concerts in and see fans out enjoying music again, and seeing the bands able to be on these stages and playing live. It's just that drives me and makes me happy.
I think I was the second or third subscriber to your YouTube channel too. So
You were, yeah.
I
Jared
thought
has
throw
even
that in
subscribed
there.
to that thing.
I thought I did.
No, I don't know. But yeah, that was just something that I was playing around the other night after the 10 years concert, and I went, look, I got all these live videos. My phone actually shoots them pretty damn decently.
Man, I
It's like,
watch when you're doing them. I'm watching for sure.
I just load them up and started a YouTube channel of all the adventures of live music and everything. So they get
I know-
copyright claimed. I'm not going to monetize off of it. Didn't want to anyways. So
I know, Kevin, you remember you and I went back and tried to find some from the late 90s just for from the Upstairs Downstairs, which is a local
Right.
club around here that burned to the ground a long time ago. So being like categorizing these things for just for historical purposes is going to be great, you know?
yeah, be able to go back 20 years from now and go, hey,
Yep.
oh yeah, 20 years ago, this was 10 years. So
That's right.
So that's the kind of stuff that I guess that's what I want, is to create a vault.
I would assume some Dirty 30 Fest stuff is going to end up on there.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Oh, it's going to be all over it.
Maybe.
So
Yep.
I can
I was
only
gonna
upload.
say.
I found out I'm only allowed to upload 10 videos at a time, so it shut me down after the first 24 hours.
Oh,
So I
no
gotta
kidding.
go back and load up some more. So, but yeah, it's been fun.
Gentlemen, we talked about the Dirty 30 Fest coming up July 24th in Ocean Springs at the Juke Joint. What else do y'all have coming up, and what's the plan? You mentioned the radio push that y'all are about to do. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits the 27th, and I'll let these guys up here. Some of these guys talk about shows we have. If you guys don't mind us talking about some other shows we got coming up.
No, absolutely. Do it.
Right on.
Well, we got a show in a few days, actually. 3 days.
Yeah,
Saturday.
Is it a few days? What? Why am I just down hearing about
It's here already. You know,
we have a
July
show this
17th. That's
weekend.
with us, a band called Awakening Force. They're out of Iowa. Some friends of mine actually, and then
They played Souther
Envoy.
Slam, Awakening Force had played Souther Slam
Yeah,
with
they
Saul.
played Southern Slam with Saul. So, you know, they're no strangers to playing, and so they're going to come down and play with us this Saturday, the Lodo Lounge. Kind of excited for that one. It's our first show.
Yeah,
The first show.
Awesome.
Yep.
Hell
and we
yeah.
got Envoy from Springfield on that show as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, nice.
We're also playing with Troy on July 30th, which is a band been around for a long time. It's our first show back in a while, so I'm excited to be the supporting group for them, and it's going to be an awesome show at the Outland Ballroom in Springfield.
And Envoy's on that as well. So
Envoy is on that.
keep it in the family.
Those
Yeah, and
guys-
Troy, if you haven't checked them out, and you know, they're one of the bands that have turned out several solid albums, and I think they've got big things going on, and you'll probably be hearing from them very soon on the radio waves from conversations I've had. So
Been a fan of them for a while.
Hell yeah. We have to check them out.
yeah, oh yeah, they're called The Reality of Yourself, but you know the acronym is Troy, but they're The Reality of Yourself is the name of the band. So it's kind of difficult sometimes because you get the Troy movie and things.
Right.
Right.
You know, they're not easy to tag is what I'm getting at. It's like one of the things, it's like, damn it, Facebook. But
Right.
That's right. That's right. Guys, where are y'all most active on the internet? Facebook, I would assume, probably a little bit of Instagram as well. And then y'all got a
Yeah.
website if people want to check out your merch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got all three.
yes,
Facebook's probably most active, but
Yeah.
Facebook's most active for sure. etchedinembers.net, and we are in a merch lull. Working on some designs for some Bring Me Back related merch. We were hoping to have those for the Dirty 30 Fest, but we'll have some, you know, Sail the Silent stuff and, you know, your traditional stickers and things of that fair. Koozies, you got to have koozies. We got plenty of koozies.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I mean koozies out coming out the rear end over here, so we got them.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, you know, Tyler, I think uses Snapchat on his personal level more than I don't even have a Snapchat. The band doesn't. We're trying to break into the TikTok world. You know, I uploaded a video for Bring Me Back. They do 3-minute videos now, and they muted it. Because-
Nice.
so long.
Well, you know, DistroKid hasn't serviced it to TikTok evidently. So once that happens, we'll put it back up there. But yeah, if anybody's on TikTok, hit us up over there. We don't do stupid shit, although we should. Maybe on our way
Probably
down.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, we might hijinks on the way to Dirty 30 Fest might make a lot of TikTok.
There
content.
you go. There
That's
you go.
how you do it. That's how you do it. So,
well, guys, thank y'all for stopping in here with us tonight. Kevin and I are genuine fans of the band and the music, so we enjoy talking to you guys, and we can't wait to actually meet y'all next weekend. So,
we're excited.
It's kind of surreal, guys. Really, because we got some people coming in that we're friends with, and I'll shout them out. I think Lisa Wills is coming down, and Michelle Craig's coming down. Some of the original Igniters. It's going to be super cool, and I'm stoked to hang out with the Kingdom Collapse guys and shake Jonathan's hand. They're doing big things. So it's going to be overall a kick-ass weekend in my book, and we want to thank you for the support that you've shown and continue to show. So
absolutely, it's our pleasure. I know Kevin and I both feel the same way. So,
right on,
well, gentlemen. We will see y'all next weekend.
Appreciate having us.
Yeah.
all right,
All right.
guys.
Y'all have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
All right, man.
Yeah, that's I'm
Good
getting
bunch of
excited.
guys, man.
Yeah, I'm getting pumped, man. I think it's going to be a great weekend, a great show at the Juke Joint, like we said, over in Ocean Springs. If you're
Play the damn
watching this, huh? Yeah, I know. Well, we should have played it at the beginning of the. We're terrible at this.
I know, right?
You think 2 years in we'd be better?
I was going to run it and say, hey, go ahead and do it, but yeah, go ahead and play it, some bitch.
All right, here we go. Let me just play this. That way you can see. You don't have to listen to me talk about it.
Saturday night, July 24th, the Juke Joint, 228 Entertainment and the Sound 228 bring you Dirty 30 Fest. Dirty 30 Fest with Kingdom Collapse. Kingdom Collapse and Ventress. Kingdom Collapse, Ventress, and Silent Trust. Dirty 30 Fest with Etched In Embers. Ignite the Fire. And Envision. It all happens Saturday night, July 24th at the Juke Joint, downtown Ocean Springs. Dirty 30 Fest with Kingdom Collapse, Ventress, Silent Trust, Etched In Embers, Ignite the Fire, and Envision. Tickets available at msjukejoint.com.
What a good job you did on that overdub there. Good job, Kevin. It's almost like you were really in radio at one point.
Really? Yeah, I listened to it. But I listened to it and I'm like, man, I could have done that better. So
I thought it was cool.
It is what it is. But yeah, so it's going to be a good time. Tickets available at msjukejoint.com. Now, here's the deal. They're $10 right now. The day of the show, they're $15. So if you buy them now, you can buy an extra beer on Saturday.
There you go.
On the 24th. So it's going to be a good time. And I have to tell you, I'm stoked for everybody that is coming down and coming over, and just it's a stacked show, man. It's stacked. The people that I know that are coming that normally don't come to Mississippi shows that are going to be here are people we're going to get to meet for the first time. Some of our soundboard administrators are going to be. It's going to be fun, man.
Yep.
So speaking of fun, what is today? Wednesday. So in 2 days, you can join us at the Cannery as we sponsored a show at the Cannery with Pardon the Scars, Rise to Phoenix, Awoken Infinium, and Silent Trust. That's happening Friday night, roughly around 8 o'clock. So you can make sure you join us at the Cannery for that show too. Are you going to be able to make that one? Probably not.
When is it? Say it again.
Friday night. Friday night.
This Friday night? No, I can't. I'm on call.
Okay.
Can't do it.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, boo.
So, I'll be there and go to work the next morning.
I saw on your one sheet, we need to remind everybody that if you're still watching or you're looking at this on the replay, drop exclamation notify in the comments below, and Facebook will automatically notify you when we go live, so you don't have to worry about missing any of the episodes. So we really would appreciate it. If you're digging what we're doing and you want to stay, in the know, drop that in the comments below. And like we mentioned earlier, you can also text us, text the sound to 228-641-1648. That's where we're going to send all of our concert announcements first. Sometimes we do giveaways. Sometimes we do promo codes on some of the merch. We send it through the text community first. And if you wanted to join our email list, you can do that on our website at thesound228.com. Just go up there and sign up. We don't spam. Actually, we're pretty terrible. We don't send half as many emails as we should. So that's kind of a good thing. If you're worried about like, oh, I don't want to be getting tons of emails from those guys, we don't do that. Yep. Kevin's got bracelets with our name on it there. And you can also download our free radio app Store, Google Play, man. Go type in the Sound 228. It'll come right up. Listen to our radio station. Listen to all these bands that we're promoting. That when we find them, that's where we send them. It's to the radio station. That way you can stay in the know. Just like we want to promote these guys. We feel like there was a void, right, Kevin, that wasn't being filled. The music's there. It's just we wanted to get it curated and out to the people.
Absolutely. And that's I said it earlier on another show that I was on. That was the whole point of this, was these bands are sitting in storage units, practicing, writing, scratching pennies together to get into a studio and get it recorded, and they don't get the recognition that they deserve. And that was the whole point of this, was to make sure that they got the recognition that they deserve.
The cost of these videos, I mean, man, it's not cheap. They're not making tons of money, especially right out of the gate, right? So go check them out, and that way you can say that you saw them before they sell out Madison Square Gardens, right?
Look what Mark Simmons said.
Wait, hold on.
You gotta pop it up.
All right, hold on. Let's put it up there. Oh, I canceled you out, I think. Do it again. Man, thanks for supporting, Mark. We love what you do, man. Crushed it on an acoustic. That's still on our live performances.
Somebody, I just looked in the comments, Becca mentioned Dark Sky Machine is another great band. They just hit me up the other day, so got some stuff that we're going to be looking at from them. And then another one that she had mentioned was Candy Bone. Yeah, so definitely cool. A couple to check out. And don't forget, like you said, if you haven't had a chance, go to our website, sound228.com. It's the hub for everything. But you can find all our merch there. The armbands aren't on there yet, but the armbands will be on there. They're $2 a piece. So
pop sockets are on there, shirts, hats. It's kind of hard to get some hats right now. Everybody's still dealing with this COVID stuff. Merchandise is not easy to come by. So just bear with us. We're going to get out as much of it as we can, and we'll have some at the show live. So thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight.
Nope. I knew where you were headed.
Yeah, I was trying to sneak it in there, man. Go ahead.
The grudge match tonight, of course, was video number 1, Silent Trust Broken. Video number 2, Love the Hate, Solid Ground. Silent Trust was the challenger. Love the Hate going for the 3rd win, trying to get into the Hall of Fame with Solid Ground, and the key word was trying.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm joking. They got it.
Oh,
Love the Hate is the winner. They are on to the Hall of Fame. So next Wednesday is when we're going to try to do our next episode. Next Wednesday. Jared's got to check his calendar. We'll let you know for sure. But next Wednesday, regardless, we have a big concert announcement next Wednesday that we need to make. So it'll either be on the show or not, but on the show. So solid ground, Love the Hate, moving on to the Hall of Fame. That means we're going to have 2 new challengers next week. And I think we got a good pick of what's going on. Go ahead and announce it. Leon says, I want my tiny trophy, Kevin.
You see, I told you.
Talking about that.
I told you. We got to get those ordered, man.
We got to get the little plastic championship trophies.
Well, if we could do the metal horns, would be awesome.
So next week's grudge match will be the band you just saw today and we had on the show. Bring Me Back, Etched in Embers, and they will be taking on Kingdom Collapse.
There you go.
With Unbreakable. So Kingdom Collapse versus Etched in Embers next week for the 2 new challengers. So it'll be a good one to watch next week as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all the love in the comments and all of that kind of good stuff. Leon, Troy, Frank, Marshall, we'll try to find you some tiny trophies and have them for you the next time I see you guys. And once again, Russ just went on there and went, well, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So, once again, congratulations to the guys from Love to Hate, hit number 40 on the Billboard charts today. So congratulations to you guys. And Doc, yes, you're right. I didn't see him in the comments, so he scrolled up, so I missed his name. Sorry, Doc. I'll get you a trophy too. But I think we're done.
Yeah,
we're
that's
out.
it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.